Good evening, faithful friends. How are you all this evening? Hi, come on in, say hi. Come on in as you say hi, and if you're watching the replay, make sure you post replay and let me know that you're watching. It just really, boosts my confidence if you do, to be quite frankly. But hey, this evening, I want to work on my centerpiece for my dining room table. So if you've been following me for a while, you know I've been kind of doing a slow rollout with the fall decor. But you know what? I can't hold off anymore. I'm going to bring out the pumpkins. As you can see here, I got my pumpkins. I'm getting ready to do my centerpiece for my dining room table. Now, I have a little bit of a funny story here. I have this crate. Let me turn a little bit here. This wooden crate. It's kind of funny how I got this. So my son calls me yesterday. I was talking to him on the phone and he's like, hey, there's a bunch of free stuff out by the road so I can pick it up. Hi, Heather. I'm telling him a story about how I got this crate. So Jordan calls and we're talking on the phone. He's like, Mom, there's a bunch of stuff out by the road. So he puts me on FaceTime. And so a couple of crates were there. I'm like, get those for me. So this is curbside pickup with delivery. This is like the next level with curbside pickup. But Jordan got me these crates. So this is the one I'm going to be using on my centerpiece for today. So if you want to watch along and see how I do this, if you have questions, I'll kind of try to answer them for you. But I figured, you know what? Why not let you all come along? So let me make sure you can see here. So I put down a runner on my table. One of my main things is that I like lots of texture and I like lots of layers. And so I'll show you what that means to me. So we have this wooden crate, and this one, the other one he got me is a Pepsi. This one is just a plain one, but I like it. It's going to come in handy. So basically I put down the table runner. It's a woven table runner. It has a lot of texture to it. And then this wooden crate in the center. And I just have this garland. Okay, this is just a basic, Hobby Lobby greenery garland. So I don't like things to be straight on. I like them to be a little bit off-centered. Hey, as you come on in, say hi to me so I know who's here. Don't be shy. If you have any questions, let me know. But I'm decorating a centerpiece for my dining room table this evening. I can't wait for fall anymore. I'm ready to bring out all the fall decor, and we're going for it here today. But so I'm just going to wrap this around this crate. And I want it draping over the edges. Can you see that? I just kind of have it draping here and there. I don't have it perfectly centered, and I want it off-centered. And so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to put this little pedestal in. This I got at, I think it was Target, like the dollar spot. And it comes in handy. So anytime you see these, if they're inexpensive, go ahead and get those because they come in handy. And I'm putting that here in the offset in this corner. And I have this antique bowl. And I've already filled it with pumpkins. Like you don't need me to show you how to fill it with pumpkins. But you can see the yellows, the golds, really, really pretty for fall. And different sized pumpkins. I'm going to set that bowl right in that corner. Make sure it's centered. I don't want it falling off. That would be really sad if my yellowware bowl broke. And then I have just a basic candlestick. Nothing major here. You probably all have this stuff at home that you can already go ahead and decorate with. And I have it centered on this side. It's not, like I said, I don't have it like perfect. I like my things to be kind of, have a lot of movement. And by that, I mean, I don't like it perfectly lined up. I like it balanced, but not necessarily balanced with things being, exactly like two candlesticks, to this, to that. Like, No, I pretty much keep it off-centered. And the next thing I'm gonna add are these big pumpkin stems. Look, my hand, they're huge. I love them. I like that they have layers of leaves, and there's raffia, so it gives it some texture. And I'm gonna put one up here, just sitting it in amongst the greenery. And I have two, and the other one's going to go right here, like so. And don't be afraid to play with the greenery. It's okay to get it just right. And by just right, I mean so that it looks like it's just thrown in there, but you don't want it to be perfectly thrown in there. And now I have some greenery. These are like some of my favorite stems. These are like like a foam flower, but I love the way they look. I have these all over my home. But yeah, they're like the foam stems. So they have a little more texture than just looking like a fake plastic flower. And I'm gonna tuck these in. I have 4 of them. I'm gonna tuck them in just in different spots. And they're just gonna be wispy and all over the place. You can fan them out if you want. I want them to stay a little bit together on this, just because it's not a huge space. Just putting it at key locations, like I said. There, so far so good. And I'll have pictures of it up close later on, but so you can kind of see the finished product. I'll make sure I post pictures. So next I have this orange berry. So these are like I don't know what they're made of, plastic beading or something. I don't know what it is, but it's the beads. And so I'm gonna put those in for a little pop of color. I have, how many of these do I have? In case you're like wondering if you wanted to do something similar. 1, 2, 3. So I have 6 of these I'm gonna fill this in with. Y'all, this is really something that, you know, it takes a little practice, but I think you all can do it. Really just tucking. You're just tucking. And if you don't like it, you can take it out and you can retuck. It's okay. I just don't want it to be too perfect. I like it to look a little bit natural. And so one more here. Let's turn that pumpkin around because the leaves are kind of covering everything up. Now, okay, the wheat. Now I have wheat. Now these are a cheaper wheat stem from the Dollar Tree. You know, it doesn't have to be, everything doesn't have to be expensive. You can go get cheaper pieces and mix them in with the quality pieces, you know, that look a little better. It's okay to do that. And I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have 12 of these stems. You don't need that many, but that's what I have. That's what I'm using here. So if you're wondering if it, you know, if you're using less and you're wondering why it doesn't look as full, you know, you may have to get a few more. And just tuck them in and then, you know, see if you like it. And if you don't like it, you can always redo it. It's not a big deal if you have to redo it. So yeah, this is my crate. I said if you're just joining, I told a story about how I got this crate that I'm using from curbside pickup. It's actually very funny, I think. Curbside pickup, they deliver now. They do delivery. So my favorite son picked this up for me. Okay, I am going to use all of these wheat stems. mostly because I am not a minimalist. I don't claim to be one. And just looking to see if there are any spaces. Right there. And this fell off. Go figure. We're just going to find him a little space right here. Looks good. And I just have two of these orange, I don't know if it's hard to see, isn't it? But two of these orange floral stems. They were off of a bigger stem. And I'm just going to tuck one right there. And then one by this pumpkin up here. There we go. Now, I want more pumpkins. So I have these resin pumpkins. They have a lot of texture to them. I love them too. And white. So, let's see. I'm gonna put like an orange. Again, I don't want it too perfect, but I want it to be tucked in, so you just tuck them in. It's okay. I'm gonna kind of dig a little hole down into the greenery as well and go from there. Try to make sure where I want that one to go, like that. Oh, and then last but not least, a battery operated candle. One of the things I love are the candles that have the remotes. I've noticed at the thrift stores that they have a lot of battery operated candles, but they're not the remote ones. So make sure, if it's possible, get the ones with remote. Now my only problem is I need to remember which remote goes to this battery, to this candle, but it's okay, it's all okay. This is how we do it. Okay, hope you all can see that. Again, I'll take some pictures and show you a little bit more, some close-up pictures of the finished centerpiece. Hi, Sherry. How are you today? I'm just working on my centerpiece. I'll show you all pictures of the finish, the product of what I did, but you can go back and watch the replay to see exactly how I put this together. It's very basic and simple, and it's just a lot of fun to do. I love being creative, and I'm so happy that you all have joined me this evening. Thanks for watching. Make sure you just like the video and let you can share it as well. That would help me out as well. But you know what? Thank you for joining me, and just know that you are blessed and you are highly favored, and I appreciate you supporting me. Have a great day.